What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Rixxalight channel. More importantly, this is here again. Welcome to Monster House of Space Slime Rancher. Then that is not today's. Anyway, let us just start with one thing and one thing alone. Okay, let's get my. How do I spell Camaro? Is it C-A-M-M? There it is. There's my Chevy. Chevy should cost about, I think, 13. And that's only 5. So what I should have done in the last house as well, is price descending. Literally, the car should cost like that much, basically, if it's brand new. So yes, we've got the gold door already in. I've not thought about this house that much, so I don't really know what to do with this thus far. This is definitely going to be the living room, because I can't, like, if I get this out, I can't build unless it's like past here-ish. So anything down here I can't build for some reason, but anything from here onwards I can. So I feel like this could be the wall. So if that is the case, let us start with our windows. Windows, you know what? Kevin's are the most expensive. And we can have standard Kevin's today, I think. Actually, lines up nicely to the Does that line up nicely to the patio? It kind of does. I don't like the blue, but whatever. Not all rooms are gonna have that gold bar, by the way. Just this one, because it's, well, it's expensive. It's a pricey house. All right, let's add the cloth row. Nope, no we don't. Not yet. I did not have the installations to this house like I did in the previous house that we built with. So I don't even know where to begin. Alright? I just don't know where to begin. So I'm going to have this as the hallway. So what I want to do is add like a partition here, kind of thing. Let's start with this then. Because that way, it's not much of a hallway, but it's more like a separation between this room and this room, which is going to break into 3 different places. Because I don't even know what to do in this fucking house. You know, and upstairs we've got, like, a tiny-ass room, apparently. Because there's nothing else to fit up here. So I feel like this is going to be like we did last time. Bedroom, recording room. I think. So if I look at my cheat sheet, I can look at what I do, what to make first. So we will make the living room first. I feel like what I can do, though, is like have this as the dining room, maybe, and have this as like a kitchen, perhaps. And then we can go from there. That could be a big-ass bathroom. Then we've got something back here, which could be... No, dining room's a number 2. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Anyway, let's get the doors involved first. So doors. Wait a minute. Height 275. Are they the ones we normally go for? No, height 2 meters, right? That's the standard. And 2x2. 3x2. Now, they're getting bigger and bigger. They're bigger than normal. There they are. So the front door Neelis is the most expensive, but I may go for this today, in fact. You know? Go for these kind of thing if I can. It does work. I just need to, like, line it up correctly. You know? That works for me. So I don't need one for here, so that's fine. So let's get all these involved. Hopefully one can fit here. It can't. Never mind then. Back to plan B. That didn't fit, chief. So they're the most expensives. I could go for a folding train door, but that's really, really expensive. I don't want front doors. They're decorated front doors. You know what? These are fine, actually. Golden handle. I still do want the cherry though. You know what? That works. We'll take that. I think I want like a cherry flooring in the living room today then. Wait, that one can't fit there. Can I change like this a little bit? Do we have a standard read 'em? No. Okay then. That's gonna suck, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. You're not supposed to see through a bathroom door, but I don't give two shits right now. Let's have this like this today. Because it's gonna look weird otherwise. Alright, cool. Let me put them... Wait, can I put one here too? I don't know why we need to put one down there though. This is gonna have the same issue, so let's do it like that. And then add one more in. I can add one looking outside, because that's hilarious to me. Cool. Right, so according to this then, this is the lower end. Yeah, and that's just like the extension end, which makes no goddamn sense, but sure. Whatever. Okay. Now we've got the doors in, let's talk about the floors. Where are my floors? Floor. Okay, first one that we see, that's reddish, redwood or cherry is what we're looking for today. Not tiles, just redwood. So I want to make it match the doors. It's going to be a while before we find something cherry-wise or red, I think. Because it's not that common. I've not seen it common in floor tiles anyway. Dark red would work, but I want cherry. I could go for like different variations of red. Okay, let's go for... would this look okay? Well, how are we looking with you? What's the contrast? That looks okay to me, honestly. So let's have all this in. Let's not waste money. We don't need to waste money by going through doors. There we go. That'll work. That honestly looks nice. Oh, need some more. Forgot about the front door. There we go. I don't really deal with gardens. I want to deal with gardens and like the garden DLC stuff to make it work. Okay, they're the doors. Nice. So that's the floor even. Let's look about the walls. I don't want red again. What would be nice with red? Maybe a purple, actually. Let's see if we can find any purple. No, there we go. Rapini purple. Make it a bit brighter, maybe. Let's have a think. Should take it to about halfway through. I want to leave the upstairs up there white, because it's like a nice little divider within the black. So we can leave that be. That should take us to about... Northern, that should take us to about there. You take us to about this place. And then we should have like 2 there and a spare, if we need it. The spare can actually go up there, so I might need another one. We'll take another just for the stairs. Started. Let's get cracking. Alright, not a bad start so far. Have I corrected myself with this normally? Yeah, I thought it was going to be halfway through it, but I guess it coded finally, I guess. Well, this needs to go all the way up there, so we should have enough, I hope. Yeah, I'm not going to change up here, I'm just going to keep it as it is. I may change the tiling, though. Probably should go back to that red. Maybe. We'll soon see. You having zoomies? Not normal for you to have zoomies, you old fuck. But alright. We might be getting the kitten to chase him. He does like to do that every now and again. He's an old man, 11-year-old kitty cat. Still got a playful side to him, which is nice. I know if he gets overly playful, that's when I start to worry. He does like having attention, though. He is a bit of a needy bitch. Oh, I need to have one more pack of tiles. I did not do this correctly. This is where we've nailed it completely. Yeah, I didn't think so. I might even need 2. You know what? I think I need 2. Because if I think about it, I've got a cover in that way for 2, that way for 2, and then there's like 1 spare for that. See, I need 2. I know what I'm doing. Okay, cool. We'll work with that. Now we can have the cloth row. I think it's cloth row. I don't know, it's clotho. See, I got it wrong again, as always. Pastel rows? No, nope. I'm not changing my answers. Gold or go home. That's my motto. I do need some windows and other doors as well, but we'll see what Kevin can bring me. If anything. Okay, let's get in there. There we go. Lovely stuff. Nice. Okay. Let's finish. Let's get them floor tiles in again. I have to. Oh wait, no, I can do it from here, can't I? Yes, I can. Good. Is that a different shade? Didn't look like it. Annoyances. Can I get over there? I can. Good. To make it all fit nicely. Okay. Now we want more of a red furnishings today. But first of all, let's get the Joe Zone hanging TV. It's gone on the filler. Let's go for... It's best just to go into this and then click on sofas. I mean, I could go for this. Dark colour would make us the red one we need. And it might... Ooh, this looks a bit more of a cornery, doesn't it? It doesn't look like a... Okay, so we're not going to go for the right corners. Maybe the next one after. Light coloured, dark coloured. Maybe this is a bit more... That would actually work. Hold on. Maybe like that. Move you more to the right. There we go. Let's have the same old coffee table. I think I'm going to actually change up a little bit. Because I tend to go for the same one over and over again. I want to have it a little bit differently. You know? There we go. Nice. And of course we need the piece de resistance. Oh, good old webway. We'll have it standard black today. Bang that in. Would help if I had a switch on the wall. No, nothing too fancy because you know it's the same shit over and over again. There we go. Okay. Let's look for a... Let's see what else we can have in the furniture settings. So we have shelves in here, look. A Kanoa cabinet would be nice. Have it all in cherry. Gold highlights. And it would look nice. Well, technically, what I should do... I need it somewhere that's, like, not too out of the way. Because that blocks off that door, so I can't really have it there. That looks it's too out of the way. I do want it behind it, though. Nah, let's ignore that one. This would work, I think, in the corner, maybe, over down here? Perhaps? Yeah, that works. Nice. Oh yeah, can we have it like a shelf of hanging kind of thing? That doesn't go in a corner somewhere. Just want it a little bit hanging off the wall. Does this go on the floor or can this go on the wall? No, that just goes on the floor. Alright, let's keep going. They look nice, but I can't have it fucking floating. I don't like the pop art stuff. I just want it hanging off the wall, off the floor even. You know, I do like these, but at the same time I really don't. Does that make sense? I need just something that's not on the floor, dude. That's all we want. They may be more further down and cheaper. Standing. Do we have any floating? Small cabinet. See, they have these and I do like these. Which would actually make sense. So we can actually have it against the back wall here like this. If I do it right, hold on. What's the width of these? Perfect, actually. Let's have this like this then. Nice little cubby area. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks alright. Let's have... very rarely have these, so... Okay then, fine. They're not called that anymore, are they? There we go. There we go. Our Marathi. Have it in grey. Beautiful. Cool. Alright, so this is going to obviously be connected. Let's have a look for a door frame. They should be under doors, I think. Modular frames? Oh, they break it down though. 4x2? Is this too big? That is too damn big, boy. Okay, so it's not 4x2, it's 3x2. It's too big for 3x2. Damn. 2x2? Where are my frames at? Ooh, these look okay. Oh, obviously I want it in cherry red. Because it would make sense. Is that slightly wider or is it just thicker? That's just thicker. Okay. Well, let's have it... Maybe I can build the wall there? I can't. Let's... I know what I can do. The modular would actually make sense here, I think. Middle wooden. Oh, that's like fucking... Oh. That's what that do. Well. They're on a low one then, right? Low middle? Yes, low middle is correct. But not that big. How big's that? 400. Okay, this is where things take a shitter. Low middle. This right for us? Do I need to like put it in a wall somewhere? Because this ain't fitting, chief. Apparently it don't work. Alright, fine. We'll do something that we've never thought of. I will find... Where the fuck are the paints? I mean, these would work, but... Just a random red book. Okay, where's my paint shit? I have a blood red. A blood red would be nice. Very rarely we do painting these days. Just so we can separate the two. There we go. That'll do as a makeshift. Right. What should we have in here? Let's have it a patternary. Walls again. These would look nice, you know, but I don't want it like that. You know, let's have Milky Whispers, because they're pretty cheap. I think I want to go for 4. I don't think there's 15 by 15 though. Might just be shy of that. Well, saying that though, if one roll fits a long wall, I don't need that many of them. Will I? Because it should just carry over, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I did need 4, because it's 4 walls, dumbass. You dum-dum. See, I did need 4th. See, I was being smart about it. If you get this 4 sides of the wall, obviously I'll need it. I thought it was going to carry over, but I guess not. You see, that looks alright. And then we want a shoe rack. We'll put a shoe. Is this big enough to fit in this gap? It most certainly damn is, but obviously it's not cherry, so we can change it to cherry. A little bit of cherry, a little bit of... Sure. Let's have it white. Sunny yellow handlings. I can actually use this as a guide for the lines, which is very, very nice. And then we want a key thing. No, not a shoe key, just a key. Fucking shoe key. The hell's one of those? Oh. Maybe a rack? Do we have a rack? Oh, do like this. Saddle rack. A bigger shoe rack. A baking rack. A bowl rack. Bike rack. Honestly, not saying no to the bike rack, which is bizarre to say the least, but sure. You know what? Fuck it. We have guns in this house now. What the fuck? It's not a rack. It's not a... It's not a chain, is it? I mean, we have chains on the wall. We can have chains. They would look pretty fucking dope in red. Or gold, actually. They would look pretty fucking dope, to be fair. Just like fucking chilling out. I want them a bit no, in fact, if I move this more to the left, I can add a secondary one. Oh, is this thing fucking throwing it off? That's fine. We can just adjust. Yeah, something like... How low can it go? Like that. Then I can just put this in front of it, kind of thing. Make it, give it some more decoration, I guess, because they actually do look fucking cool. Bees just makes no sense. Decorations. There we go. Make it look pretty fucking snazzy. Do I have a small one? Like, do I have like a dangling chain kind of thing? No, we just have Christmas shit. Okay. Oh, these look nice. I like the chain blooms. Okay, living room looks, you know what, actually livable, to be fair. Book rack, thing over there, lovely stuff. I think, if I remember correctly, I have had more figures to the game? No, I thought I did. That it had a statue of some kind? Now, statue, not statue. Still can't spell statue. I do have a Mecha Sonic statue. And a Anubis head statue. Can we just, like, fucking have this on the wall? Oh, it's just in here. That looks pretty fucking cool, to be fair. Just random statues. We've got a dog, we've got this thing, we've got Anubis. A golden carrot. You know? I don't know why I've got a fucking Mecha Sonic thing. I don't know why. But I just do. Anyway. We could actually finish the entire house today, but I've already spent 25 minutes on 2 rooms. What's next? So we've got the hallway. That's a stage 3 kind of thing, but it's there for it. Living room and a kitchen. Well, I wanted the kitchen to be over here. So I think Right, where's Kevin? I want Kevin. Kevin! 3x2, 50 meters is what we've got on the front door. So we can add one all round. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's a room, so we can't have that there. Let's have one a little bit higher up. That's not on a height, if that makes sense. Like a triple window, and it says 50 centimeter height. This has like a more of a. That's just on the floor. I don't want on the floor. This is more better for a kitchen, I think. And we can have 2 of them, I believe. Just having standard whites today. See, you don't. I don't like that like that. Can I break it down to Kevin 2.5? Or is that just gonna like say nothing turns up? Oh, there's only one. Never mind. Are these the same? That's the same fucking height. You're just being a douche. I'm sure you're the same height. Yeah, you are. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is where we're going to put the kitchen. So let's think of the floor. No, we're not. I forgot about the one fucking main thing I always have that I feckin' forgot about. As always. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. I remember. That's not what I want. That's what I need. The vertical radiator plumbing. Let's have one there. And one there if we can have one. Sure. Good. Good old rady. Let's have them in red today, because we've got like a red theme kicking off, right? Nice. Hell yeah. I do like that shine of that red. That is a very nice red. Love that shit. I like I'll go for this one, even though I preferred the other one, because it's more like a solid state kind of thing. But it works. I wasn't have room for it down there. But again, it works. Okay, got my webway. Love the webway. I forgot about in here. Webways everywhere because they're expensive. And look. And I want a switch. Cool. I want a second switch here. When we come in, let's have one next to the chains. And one about there. There we go. Nice. Okay. I don't like how you're not centered. If I go from this door, which should be pretty much centered, you are pretty much now centered. Good. Okay, anyway, let's go back to the kitchen. Cool. Right, first things first. I knew I wasn't fucking... I knew I saw something. I knew I did. Can't trick me, game. I saw this shit. Okay. Let's go for one of these first of all. And let's have it... I don't even know where to begin to have this. Even though a kitchen doesn't really need them. But let's have it over there for now. And we can have it matching the floor. Speaking of floor, what do we want in here? Floor and ceiling. Tiles. The first tiles we see is a cream. You know what? We're going to stick to the same theme as like a red flooring in all the rooms. So let's do that. Beautiful. Which means my cabinets... Let's see if we get some purple tiles on the wall. Like a light purple tiles. Then we can fix with everything else. Wall tiles. The first lightish purple we see. Or a lilac. If not, we can go for something else. Legal look. Nice mix of white and purple, because that makes sense. What's in that room? More red. Okay, yeah, red, white, red, purple and white, sure. Okay, let's start with you there. You should take me to about here. You should take me all the way to about here. We need, I think, 2 for you, a third in that corner. And then one in the middle for extras in case we need it. Okay, this looks more like a fucking bathroom tile, but whatever. Has my math portrayed me correctly, do you think? I'm getting used to the layout of these things at this point. This square, so I should be able to put these upside down too. Honestly, that was perfectly put down. The fuck? And I put a second one down because, well, you should just work in here. You're going to be purple, aren't you, in the corner? No, you're going to be white. Wow. Actually makes sense for a change. I'm going to be very impressed with myself if I've got the right amount of tile packs. I know I've got like an extra one in the middle, but that's just like... That's weird. That's weird. That is very weird. I did need that extra tile pack. That's insane. That is legitimately insane, because this should finish off the rest of this wall. I might not need... I don't think I need that one in the middle. No, I did, because there's not 3 there. There's 4? Yeah, there's 4. I nearly nailed that. In fact, I got the right amount of packs, so... In my eyes, I did fucking nail that. Don't like the contrast of the black and red. I think what I should have done is I'd like a... When it goes up the wall, so that's red and black, then we could have black and white on the walls, maybe. But it's fine. So now we need... You know what, let's get the webway out of the way. Let's get the webway out of the way. There we go. Now we've got the walls in place. Of course, we need the fucking switch. One of the things that I always forget to add, you know? Anyway, let's get the radi... Can we have a purple one? No, we can have... Well, it's going to be white steel then. It's just a standard grey, not a pure white. That sucks. Yeah, well, it's fine. Let's have a white kitchen then, shall we? Nope. But I don't know why... Oh, fuck. I pressed the wrong fucking button. I ended the recording somehow. Restarted it. It's a good thing it was a half an hour recording, so that's fine. That's threw me off. Kitchen. Installations, nope. Furniture. Kitchen. Functional cabinets. Okay, hanging, no. Not hang... Nope, kitchen sets. Standing kitchen sets. Marv light. Want it in pure white. Pure white. White marble top? No. Do we have like a red? We can have a red marble. That's good. Yeah, that works. We'll have this. Oh, that's perfect sized. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Beautiful. Alright, that's that one. That's another oven. We don't need that one, do we? No. We need Marv. Well, if we break it down to Marv and light, that breaks it down a lot more. Oh, there you go, see? We got this one right here, which is white, red marble. No? That's fine then. The metal can be golden. And there should be a perfect... I'm going to change that. It needs to be black. And let's have it a little bit lower down. These are 3 tiles big. No, what, fine, it's got some hanging room up there. Do we have like a shelf that's like 2 meters? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Why is that? Oh, it's slightly bigger on one side, maybe. Oh, this one's got like a shelving place in there. This is what I wanted. Pure white, red marble top, and pure white doors. Nope, sink is black to make it match. And there's a black to make it Match that one there. This should go underneath. You know what? I like this grid section here. Because it's setting things up nicely. How do you open up? You know what? Let's just continue. Let's just continue. Hey, this will work. Pure white, pure white, pure white. And handles are black. Because this would fit, honestly, perfectly here, I think. That's fine, because you've got a little bit of room there. You can open that up perfectly nice. Good. That works. I love it. Can we have a corner? Do we have a corner set? A standing corner set? They should be up top then, right? If there's a standard corner set. No, we don't. Well, we've got the sink. The dishwasher's in there. So that's fine. I need small hanging sets. How do you work? Are you an island? You are an island. Not a big fan of the island, I'll tell you. But this is fine. These are hanging. I want standing. These could work. White with red marble on top. Pure white design. Nope, pure white design. Handles are in black. Pure white design. So I can extend it here. Should be able to fit in a corner piece down there, maybe. In fact, no, that's alright there, I think. I think that's fine. I think that is fine. I believe. You should fit in that gap. You do. Oh-ho. UK homes do this. Don't worry about it. And a hanging set that was 200. Let's say 400. Was it Marv Light? Marv Light. Hanging that is 400. That's too big. How about you? You too big? You are perfect, honestly. God damn. White. Pure white. Pure white. Black then. And you should have enough room for... Go right there. Nice. It works. Okay, cool. And now just need installations again with washing machine. Put it there. So I'm not done with what I want to do in this room yet. There's still some things I want to do. So a washer. It's a shame we can't have these in black. So it's just one mountable and it's only in fucking white. Okay, let's get all this together. Oh, right. I forget what fucking needs to be done, but I have put it on the hardest setting. But at the same time, it's the same shit. So it doesn't really change much. Okay, this is the drum. There we go. We don't see the drum anymore, sadly. Now you. Screw you in. Oh, yep, screw you in first. There we go. Washer. There we go. Cool. And now I want... What I saw earlier was something like this. It was like a baking tray rack. Which can have red there. And the trays can be white. And that should all... That was a bit bigger than what I was expecting it to be. Do we have a smaller one that's not by 175? Is this the same size but smaller? That same... Maybe we ignore this. Ah, there we go. Tiny little one. But it doesn't fit where I want it to fit. I want a smaller baking tray, dude. Is anything for baking? That would make sense. Anything baking? Oh, we got... Yeah, nothing fit in that rack. In that corner, I don't think. Oh, I know what we're looking at. Spice. Can have spice in whitewood because that's all our utensils. Honestly, this can go here. That's a perfect spot for that. No, we don't have. Let's be brave about this today. How wide's that? Too wide. Okay. Ooh, Amelia? Maybe? Secondary colour. Oh, the rope. Oh, that's nice. I like that. And the metal? Can be black. This should hang quite nice right there. Hell yeah. Okay, one last thing that needs to be done. And that's the cloth thing. So no, they're all golden. That shit ain't gonna change today, matey. Never will that change. Alright, I'm a little cheat sheet, it's helped out. You know what? I like the look of this place so far. It looks homey, I would say. Put the gold in. I do want to try and make an entire gold house. But that's for a future use. And I do want to have like a plan of like having several houses in one again. Not just like several rooms that are all like different colours, but I want like several houses all in one, you know? Anywho, next up is the bathroom, which is over here. So let's start with the usual suspects, like the webway, of course. Make that fit in the middle, because you're in the middle of the room. You can go there. That's the usual suspect for the room. The radiator is going to go in here somewhere, but I have to do that later. Like I said, I've not planned this out just yet. And we can have a good old Kevin. Let's have a Kevin 1x5. I'm going to have two. Put one there. Because I know one of the houses I did, I only put one window in each room. And it kind of made it look really fucking bizarre on the outside. Like, for example, if I do go out here, like, it looks normal now. Instead of having, like, one window and nothing up there, or one up there but nothing down there. I feel like we've done a house like this. I don't fucking know. It's weird. Anyway. Floor. Let's go for something red, something we've not had before. That's what we're going to go with. The floor. Where's that gone? Floor. Tiles again. Not the dark red marble. The next red one we see. Well, looks like we're having tea red today then. I feel like I have mixed these two up a little bit. Like, if I look at it carefully... You know what, that almost like a kitchen. This just looks like a fucking secondary kitchen. But can we have something like this, but in purple/white? Oh wait, I want walls now though, don't I? Walls! Wall tile. Anything red or white? The mosaic could work, I guess. Well, some black and white, some Monokuma style shit. We've got Teve red again, but we've got no Teve red, we've got no Teve black or anything like that. Nah, I don't like them. We've already had these. I mean, the shells would work, I guess. The shells would work, honestly. Not a fan of those. Not these ones. That would be in then. Windows are in, so that's fine. Door. Which is like a 1. Wait. 1? 2. 3. That's a 4 then, right? That's 4. That's 4, so that's 8. about... I'll put you there then. You take me to about here, which means you'll take up all of that. And then you can go in the corner. You'll take all of that. And you can obviously fill in those bits and those bits to finish extra off. And then we'll need one for this corner. To about here. And one more to finish off the job. I hope I'm not fucking wrong in this. Let's find out. Let's find out indeed. Oh wait, I did want to do this, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, cool. Did I plan this out correctly again? Let's find out. Ooh. Something tells me I didn't. But maybe I did. Because this one here was for these walls. And up there, and I've got 3 spare, so I can actually extend some of that attention to this one. Then I did get you for this corner. Solely for this corner. And you should finish off the rest over there, and then I've got the rest to finish off this. Add you in. Add you on. Add that. A little bit extra for the 11. I think I might need... Ooh, maybe not though, because there is one in that corner. I did plan it out wrong, but I got the right amount of tiles, which is actually hilarious. I actually think I've got a little bit too much. Because that's in there. We've got 2 for you. And then 1. Dose. Trace. Nice. Cool. I'm gonna run out of like fucking red and cream and shit. Alright, that looks okay. That looks okay. So. Right. Let's get the installations raring to go now. Installations. Let's go for... we've got enough for all these, so let's go for sink. Sink I would like to have next to thine door, if you do not mindeth. Do we have the radiator? Can that fit in that gap? It can. Okay, good. That sorts them 2 out. Right, next on the list is a shower. Can we have this? That does fit on that corner, which is nice, so we can have you... there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's now go to the next one on the list, which is toilet plumbing system, which can go about here. And then the last one on this list that I've already walked by on can go on this side. Okay. Let's unscrew, let's put them all in. Let's see if we can go for like a purpley aspect. Huh? I've got to do it still in order, can't do it like in any way I want to do? Oh, come on man, that's a bit boring. That's very boring. You don't need to be unscrewed. You don't need to be unscrewed. Okay, cool. Let's start from the top. A sink. Nope. Let's do it like this because it's easier to do with furniture. Bathroom. I actually don't think about these that much. But is it bathroom fixtures? Ah. So first sink is a Lagorno wooden cabinet. Let's go for a light. Do we have... No, light does not have purple. Pastel has purple. It has lilac. Oh, can we not have red marble? Oh, that's handles. Black handles then. Oh, I can't change the colour though. I can. Black granite. Do we have red? Cream. Granite, black granite. Light grey. White. Snowy. Let's go for then... pure white. Sure. There's literally no in between, huh? Fine. Careful, careful, careful. That's fine. Now I can screw you on. Beautiful. See, these two I can do independently, which is quite bizarre to say the least, but sure, whatever. Oh, he still came out. Rude motherfucker. Alright. Let's go for the next fixture, which is bath. Oh, we've got to fit this then, right? Pastel? Hell yeah. Lilac. What we got on top of that one? Black? Or is it cream? Pure white, right? Is it pure white? Yes. This can go here. Very good. Oh, that was easy. That's very low down too, but yeah. Do I have any more Logano shit? Oh, we do have this. That's a bit of both. Oh well. Left side or right side? Left side. Left side it is. Made that mistake way too many times before. I hate doing this though, because you've got to like try and get the corners in. Wait, can I not change the colour of this? Could I not change the colour of that? Nope. I guess I couldn't. Well, that's the most expensive one that I can fit. We've got fixtures around the side of it, so that's fine. So I can't change the colour of the Logano, but I can change the rust right of this to light lily or lilac. Light lily's fine. Nope, light lily's fine. A light lily seat. The colour of the thing. Ooh, I like that. White gloss, white matte. Yeah, white gloss, make it a bit shiny. Is that the button? I have a white button. Sure. No, that button didn't need to be assembled. It just shoves on. That's a bidet. And now we can have the Rady. Not the towel Rady. We don't need the towel Rady. Although probably should go in there, but nope, that's not that. That's what I wanted. Aww. Well, white steel it is, even though it's not fucking white. That's fine though. Okay, cool. Let's add a little bit finishing touches. Have a towel rack. Let's have one of these. These are the colours of the towels. So, cherry it is. The colours we've had in the house so far is purple, white, black. One's already black. Oh, never mind, it's a different colour. Yeah, I'm black. Cool. Put that over there. And now we need a cabinet. No, we need a mirror. I don't think you need to put a mirror in the last one. Gamma's fine. Violet thing. Is that the light? How big are these? Yeah, that'll do. There we go. Let's go for furniture for a bathroom. Hanging. Logano pastel with lily. Handles can be white. The glass can also be white. We can have this above there. Yeah, that's fine. Cool beans. Now let's have a rug. Is it a rug? Bath? I'm just gonna put bath and see if there's anything all the way down below. Can I change this? I can. Well, first of all, we can have one. Nope. Press the wrong button. That is an 80 by 120. 60 by 90 is not any better. Although we can have one here. We can have one if I do it right, maybe I can like have like oh fuck, it doesn't really matter. Like that. It's a shame they don't have like a toilet ring. Most people do. Huh. Weird, but alright. A Nancy bathroom. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, they look nice. Can I have like a gold? Can we have like a gold bath? That would look sick. See, no, the base is either black, grey, or that. I want a gold one. I want a gold bath. Mountable, shitty, crappy bathtub. Mountable, basic bitch bathtub. Oh yeah, sure. Have one of these. Uh-huh. And I think this should be able to hopefully go into... I pressed E. There we go. Well, that's answered that question, where that should go. Good. Okay then, right. I don't have the cloth row. I knew there was something I was forgetting in this fucking room. Of course I would be, because why wouldn't I not remember these? Alright, cool. Nice. And that would leave a few more rooms for us to do next week. I guess. Well, the radiator's in here, yes, good. No radiator in here, we don't need one. This room's not done yet, but we can work on that soon. We have a spare bed. What the fuck do we do in this room? I could quickly, you know what we'll do? I know what this room can be. We'll finish this room off now, and then we can go from there. First of all, let's do the standard shit. This time I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to have one of these in each corner instead. In this one. And this room is going to have, like, no windows. Because they need them. Pressing the wrong fucking button. Why is escaping my button to do that with? I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm going to try and blast out this room quickly. It seems to be the most common room to do now. I need the radi. Radi vertical will have... Let's have 3 of these. Let's have 3 of these. Hell yeah. Back to the radi section. Have these in a gold and metal. So I know I'm going to keep putting these up, but it's fine. Nice. I feel like I know what I wanted to do with the other room when I put all the installations in. It was supposed to be a music room, and I've made it into a recording room instead. Which means I can spend more time doing the recording room this time. Even though it's the same shit day in, day out. But, oh well. Nope, I don't need that. I need this. Floor and ceiling. I'm going to stick to that red floor theme. We've had Tiev. You know what? This would make sense in here. Because it is a music room. And carpet dampens the sound. As it should. Wall. Molding. No paint. No plaster. Only got one thing. Wall panels. Tiles. Wallpapers. Wallpapers would make more sense. I want like a purple. Ooh. The gradient would look fucking gorgeous. In all honesty, you know what? I'm going for the gradient. That should fit all of that wall. 2 down you, 1 down you, 2 down you. How good are we? Did we nail it? I actually like this. Ooh, that's a 16 size wall. Leave it for now. Hopefully we've got some extras. We do. Beautiful. Put that there then. Put you there, because you are not needed. I'm trying to... What the fuck? Yeah, give me that. I know what I'm doing. Nice. I'm flying through this now because I know what I'm actually doing for the house. Or the room. Boom. Love that. That actually looks really nice. Okay. Let's go for... This is all my DLC ones, right? Interior design. Occasional? No. Survival? No. Oh. Electronic equipment? Entertainment? Ooh, power amp. Hell yeah. Need one of those. Every room we do is going to have more and more shit to add as we progress more down the line of what we want to do. Is this a smaller mic stand? Oh, that is a smaller mic stand. Beautiful. Have it like that. That is a beautifully sized microphone stand. Okay. Anything else that we need? Is it in decorations? Floor? Pictures? That is a fucking gorgeous picture. What the fuck? That is beautiful. Nah, I'm sorry. That can go there because that looks beautiful. That actually looks beautiful. I'm just looking for all the things I've got. Why don't I just go from the top then? Because they're all here. There we go. Mic stand, amp. No. Renovation? No. Interior design. And that's what they'll be. Hell yeah. So some of these on the wall. There we go. So that... Oh, we've got a dance. Oh, I didn't think about that one, but that's for something. Don't worry about it. We have some of these for reasons. Ah. It's all coming clear to me what we need. Okay, one of these. Probably not a good idea to put the microphone over there then. In fact, this should probably go over here. Corner. Good, good, good. I thought I had something like this. I thought I did. I fucking knew it. Of course I did. I know what I was doing. I know what I was planning in the head, in the future things. Bass guitar. We need this. We have a violin with stand. I don't know why we need that, but violins are already in the game, so I didn't need that at all. But thank you anyway. A standing punching bag makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. I know I've got this now. I figured it out. Also makes sense. Makes sense. I'm looking for all the things I've got, and it's... The more I see, the more things that stand out to be like, of course, that's why I have that. That's why I have this stuff. Oh, a cello. That's a really cheap cello. Random ass cello sticking out on the wall, though. Put it on that side. Don't know why there's Among Us in here, but sure. I've got rid of the other REM thing. These make sense. Yep, of course. I'm understanding more and more with the cameras now. I don't know I have the blood though yet. Oh, anyway, let's go back to the normal games. Occasional... Nope. Electronic equipment? Entertainment? No, hold on. It is in... Fuck. Accessories? Yes. They're the specialized items for some reason, but they should also be for music somewhere. hobby. Music. Don't need that, don't need that. So I have another cello, because this is a much more, like, professionalized one, I guess. And it's bigger. Deeper noises. I have banjo somewhere in the room. Sure, put it up there. I don't need that. We've already got a violin, but I can have a specialized one. Sure. Music. Okay, that's all there is. Cool. I'm sure there's some more instruments that I can think of that this game needs, but at the moment in time, I can't think of anything, so this will be my music room. All the music's in here. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so, for today then, that'll be all there is going to be for today with this video of House Flipper. When we return next week, we'll finish off the dining room, of course. We will figure out some bedroom bullshit. Very long for a bedroom, and then we'll do the recording room in here too. I'll try and make a more of a stylized kind of thing to make it all fit, I guess. But as for now, though, that is all there's going to be for today. This is myself saying goodbye. So on that note, let's cue the music.